All right, Tessa, so speaking of the House and things they passed earlier tonight, they passed the state budget proposal. That means the record-breaking spending plan will now head to the governor's desk.
Yeah, Spencer Schott and I have been texting back and forth as we're trying to cover every aspect of these final days. I was in the Senate. Spencer spent his evening in the House. And Spencer, this was a pretty simple decision tonight on the budget.
Yeah, Tessa, it was very straightforward, and the House did end up passing the budget with all the changes made over on the Senate side. Just on Monday, yesterday, the Senate approved the budget on their end, and they added an additional $31 million to the budget, and that makes this whole proposal $10.2 billion in total. That's one of the largest budgets we've ever seen in state history. Now, this additional money that the Senate approved would go towards programs like fully funding the free school lunch program that passed last year, adding more money for food banks, and setting aside money for one-time infrastructure projects all across the state.
We put a road package together for $780 million just for roads. I mean, the need across the state is so great. We got to get DOT caught up. We got to get them ahead of inflation.
Now, this budget includes significant funding for state agencies, including raises for most state workers and public education employees. It also commits more than $1 billion in trust funds to use in the future. Lawmakers say that is to prepare us for a potential decrease in oil and gas revenue. But despite those predictions, they say our state's bank account is in good shape. Now, the final version of this budget, with all of that money added to it, is about 7% higher than it was last year. And now that it's passed the House, the last step is to bring it up to the governor's desk. And the governor, of course, does have line item veto powers when it comes to the budget, so she can strike out certain parts if she would like. And we'll keep an eye on what she does once the budget gets up to her desk. Back to you guys.
Absolutely, Spencer. And we're, of course, going to be back here at the Roundhouse tomorrow and Thursday to break down even more of those last-minute developments that absolutely could impact you and your family if they become law. Trevor?
All right, Tessa and Spencer, thank you so much for your ongoing coverage today. Well, you can keep up with everything going on at the Roundhouse minute by minute by keeping just a tab open to KOB.com or to our various social media accounts. That's where you can find tweets and posts from our reporters at the Roundhouse.